When actor Yu Menglong began trending across social media platforms, it wasn't because of a new drama release or award nomination. It was because of a story. A shocking, disturbing story. No confirmed sources. No official reports. Just screenshots, dramatic captions, and insiders. Within hours, a reaction video flooded YouTube. TikTok creators stitched emotional breakdowns. Twitter X thread dissected clues. Reddit forums began building timelines. The algorithm did the rest. And suddenly, people weren't asking, is this true? They were asking, how could they do this? There's a reason stories like this explode. Psychologists call it narrative bias. Humans are wired to love. Our secret meetings. Hidden elites. Dark betrayals. Our powerful figures exposed. Add celebrity culture to the mix, and you have gasoline on a spark. When fans feel emotionally connected to a star, any shocking claim triggers. Anger. Fear. Protective instincts. Suspicion. An emotion spreads faster than logic. Notice something strategic? The number. Not some celebrities. Not a few stars. 17. Specific numbers create an illusion of evidence. It feels researched. It feels documented. It feels real, even when it's not. This psychological trick has fueled countless viral scandals across entertainment history, from Hollywood to Asian drama circles. Let's step back. Fame isn't just red carpets and fan love. It's a constant surveillance, public judgment, relentless rumors, parasocial relationships, online harassment. Stars like Yu Menglong rose to prominence through roles in Chinese fantasy and romance dramas, gaining millions of loyal fans. But loyalty can turn volatile. When rumors surface, even unverified ones, fandoms fracture into defenders, attackers, investigators, opportunists. And the person at the center? They become less human, more headline. Here's what makes modern scandals different. In the past, media outlets had gatekeepers. Editors verified claims. Legal teams reviewed allegations. Today, anyone with a smartphone can launch an accusation. And once it trends, corrections rarely travel as far as the original lie. Research consistently shows that false information spreads significantly faster than factual corrections. Why? Because shock sells. YouTube's recommendation system thrives on high watch time, emotional engagement, controversy, comments. A shocking title performs better than a cautious one. That's why you often see expose, secret footage leaked. They don't want you to know this. The algorithm doesn't ask if it's true. It asks, are people clicking? History has seen public moral panics before, but social media magnifies them. Today, accusations can destroy endorsements overnight, trigger mass unfollow campaigns, create fake evidence through AI manipulation, or lead to real-world harassment. And sometimes, even if the claims are disproven, reputations never fully recover. 3 psychological triggers drive viral belief. 1. Confirmation bias. People accept information that fits their existing beliefs. 2. Authority illusion. If multiple influences repeat it, it must be true, right? 3. Emotional shock. Disturbing claims override rational thinking. When all 3 combine, virality becomes unstoppable. When a public figure becomes the center of an explosive rumor, the damage isn't just online. It can impact mental health, career opportunities, or family members, or business partnerships. Even if cleared later, the digital footprint remains. Search results don't forget. Before sharing shocking celebrity claims, ask, is there verified reporting? Are official authorities involved? Is this coming from credible sources? Could this be clickbait? In the age of AI-generated screenshots and deepfake videos, skepticism is essential. If you're a content creator chasing trends, remember, virality is powerful, but so is responsibility. A title designed to shock can gain millions of views, earn ad revenue, boost subscribers, but it can also contribute to misinformation that affects real lives. We're witnessing a transformation in how fame works. Celebrities are no longer controlled by studios. They are controlled by of engagement metrics, of trending tabs, of viral narratives. And once a rumor hits the algorithm, control is gone. Stories about secret parties, hidden elites, and celebrity conspiracies may grab attention. But the real story is bigger. It's about how easily narratives form, how quickly mobs gather, how powerfully algorithms amplify outrage. In today's world, the most dangerous thing isn't always what happens behind closed doors. Sometimes it's what happens on our screens. Almost every viral celebrity scandal begins the same way. I can't reveal my identity for safety reasons. It sounds brave. It sounds dangerous. It sounds real. But anonymity online does something powerful. It removes accountability. When rumors involving figures like Yu Menglong begin circulating, the source often can't be traced. Screenshots appear. Voice notes leak. Friends of friends claim insider access. But here's what most viewers don't realize. A screenshot can be edited in seconds. Audio can be AI generated. Fake chat logs can be fabricated with simple apps. Yet once thousands of people share it, the illusion of truth strengthens. Repetition creates perceived credibility. Platforms don't care about truth. They care about engagement velocity. The faster people react, comment, argue, repost, the more the system pushes it to others. It's not a conspiracy. It's code. The algorithm asks, are people emotionally reacting? Or are they staying on the video longer? Are they debating in comments? If yes, boost it. This is why controversial titles outperform neutral ones. A calm headline gets ignored. A shocking accusation gets amplified. Once a rumor spreads, something fascinating happens. The audience becomes detectives. Reddit threads appear. TikTok creators analyze microexpressions. YouTube body language experts decode interviews frame by frame. People begin hunting for clues in old clips of actors like Yu Menglong. Look at his eyes here. Notice how he pauses before answering. That smile looks forced. But this is hindsight bias. When we already believe something might be true, our brains reinterpret neutral behavior as suspicious. It feels investigative, but it's often projection. Individually, people may hesitate to accuse. Collectively, hesitation disappears. Psychologists call this de-individuation, when anonymity in crowds lowers moral restraint. Online, this effect multiplies because no face-to-face consequences, no social penalty, instant validation from likes. The result? Mass harassment campaigns, coordinated unfollow movements, spam attacks on comment sections, and sometimes real-world threats. Stories about hidden gatherings, elite circles, and secret rituals trigger something ancient in the human brain. We've always feared hidden power structures, exclusive clubs, or corrupt elites. Add celebrities to that mix, and the story becomes irresistible. 17 famous names, closed doors, a shocking allegation. It feels like uncovering forbidden truth, even when there's no verified evidence. Fans don't just admire celebrities. They form parasocial relationships, one-sided emotional bonds. Viewers feel like they know the actor. They've watched interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, live streams. So when a rumor surfaces, it feels personal. Supporters may defend fiercely. Critics may feel betrayed. Either way, emotion fuels engagement, and engagement fuels the algorithm. Imagine you're a YouTuber. You see the topic trending. If you don't cover it, you lose views. If you do cover it cautiously, your video underperforms. If you add dramatic wording, your numbers skyrocket. This creates a dangerous incentive structure. Some creators blur the line between reporting, speculation, a fiction, and sometimes they don't clarify which is which. The result? Confusion spreads faster than corrections. We're now in an era where deepfake videos look real, synthetic voices mimic celebrities, AI images can fabricate scenes. A convincing fake clip can circulate globally before experts debunk it. And by the time truth arrives, the damage is done. Scandals generate, ad revenue, subscriber growth, podcast downloads, media coverage. In other words, profit. And when outrage becomes profitable, it becomes sustainable. This doesn't mean every creator acts maliciously, but it does mean the system rewards intensity over accuracy. While the internet debates, someone's real life continues offline. Public figures under viral scrutiny may experience anxiety, sleep deprivation, isolation, career instability. Even unverified allegations can cause brands to distance themselves temporarily for safety. Silence is often interpreted as guilt. Speaking out is often interpreted as defensiveness. It's a lose-lose trap. Before sharing explosive celebrity claims, 1. Pause for 60 seconds. 2. Check credible news outlets. 3. Look for official statements. 4. Be skeptical of anonymous screenshots. 5. Ask, who will benefit from this going viral? Virality doesn't equal validity. What if the most dangerous part of these rumors isn't whether they are true or false, but how easily we're pulled into the storm? The internet isn't just a place we visit. It's a psychological environment, and outrage is its strongest currency. Search engines don't measure truth. They measure relevance. When a name trends alongside shocking allegations, that pairing can linger in autocomplete suggestion for years, even if no verified evidence ever supports a claim. For public figures like Yu Menglong, the risk isn't just one viral week. It's long-term association. Future directors search your name. Brand partners search your name. New fans search your name. And the algorithm quietly whispers, remember that scandal. Even if it was never proven, there's a paradox in online scandals. If a celebrity speaks immediately, critics say, why are they so defensive? If they stay silent, critics say, silence means it's true. PR teams face an impossible equation. A respond too soon amplify the rumor. A respond too late appear evasive. And in some cases, legal advice may prevent public statements altogether. But the internet doesn't wait for legal clarity. It runs on momentum. One of the most dangerous stages of a viral accusation is what I call retroactive suspicion. Old interviews resurface. Behind-the-scenes clips get reanalyzed. Normal behavior becomes evidence. Viewers freeze-frame facial expressions of actors like Yu Menglong and say, that smile looks fake. Why did he hesitate there? He looks nervous. But here's the truth. When you search for guilt, you'll find it, even in innocence. Our brains are exceptional pattern-making machines. Sometimes too exceptional. Even unverified controversies can trigger brand pauses, sponsorship reviews, production delays, or insurance complications. Studios don't always wait for proof. They calculate risk. If controversy threatens profits, distancing becomes the safest corporate move, regardless of the facts. This doesn't mean guilt. It means business protection. But to the public, it looks like confirmation. The internet has created cycles of 1. Accusation. 2. Outrage. 3. Investigation. 4. Partial clarity. 5. Lingering suspicion. Even when stories collapse under scrutiny, the emotional memory remains stronger than the correction. Why? Because outrage activates adrenaline. Corrections activate boredom. And boredom doesn't trend. Imagine waking up to your name trending worldwide. Not for a film release, not for an award, but for something dark and explosive. Your phone floods. Family members panic. Friends send screenshots. Even if the story is unverified, the emotional shock is real. Psychologists have compared large-scale online harassment to a social exile, public shaming rituals, mass moral panic. The digital crowd can feel infinite, and unlike physical crowds, it never disperses. When thousands of videos discuss a rumor, it creates something powerful. Consensus illusion. It feels like universal agreement. But virality doesn't mean majority. It means intensity. A small, highly engaged group can create the perception of worldwide certainty. And once that perception forms, challenging it feels risky. There's another uncomfortable truth. Scandal stories outperform wholesome ones. A headline about a charity donation may get polite applause. A headline about secret wrongdoing? Explosive engagement. Dark narratives feel cinematic. They resemble thriller plots. And in a world saturated with content, shock becomes a shortcut to attention, even if allegations are disproven or forgotten by mainstream conversation. Search suggestions remain. Archive videos remain. Reaction compilations remain. Digital footprints rarely fade completely. The internet doesn't age like newspapers. It preserves. And preservation can be unforgiving. This isn't just about one actor. It's not just about one rumor. It's about a structural shift in how fame operates. Celebrities today exist in a permanent glasshouse. Every action is recorded, every expression analyzed, every rumor amplified. And once a narrative takes hold, controlling it becomes nearly impossible. What's more dangerous? A secret that may or may not exist, or a digital system that can convince millions of something before evidence ever appears. Because the real power isn't in the rumor, it's in the speed. In theory, if an accusation is unproven or debunked, life should return to normal. In reality, reputation repair is slow, uneven, and fragile. Even when no verified evidence supports viral claims, the association lingers. For actors like Yu Menglong, or any public figure swept into online controversy, the aftermath can stretch far beyond the trending cycle. Why? Because audiences don't all receive updates at the same time. Some only see the accusation. Few see the clarification. Even fewer revisit their initial belief. Psychologists call this a belief perseverance effect. Once an idea takes root, it resists removal. When a public figure attempts to move forward after intense online scrutiny, their strategy often includes carefully chosen interviews, controlled public appearances, charity or philanthropic involvement, selective project choices, a reduced social media exposure. But recovery isn't just about visibility. It's about narrative shift. The public must stop associating the name with controversy and start associating it with something else. A powerful performance, a meaningful cause, a major award, something strong enough to overwrite memory. There are two common crisis approaches. 1. Strategic silence. Let the storm burn out. Avoid amplification. Say nothing unless legally required. 2. Control transparency. Address the issue directly. Provide clarity. Show emotion. Reclaim the narrative. Neither guarantees success. Sometimes silence works. Sometimes it fuels speculation. Sometimes transparency builds trust. Sometimes it intensifies scrutiny. There is no universal formula, only risk management. One of the biggest cultural shifts of the social media era is this. Public opinion often forms before formal investigation. Trending topics can create instant verdicts. But digital justice is not the same as legal justice. The court of public opinion requires no evidence threshold, moves at algorithm speed, has no appeals process. Once labeled online, a person can struggle to escape that label even if official findings contradict viral narratives. Before social media, celebrities were filtered through studios, TV networks, print journalists. Today, the gatekeepers are algorithms, influencers, anonymous accounts, viral communities, and the barrier to launching a rumor is almost non-existent. In this new ecosystem, image control is less about press conferences and more about digital momentum. When controversy strikes, the impact can ripple outward. Production delays affect crew members. Sponsors reassess partnerships. Co-stars face collateral scrutiny. In an interconnected industry, reputation is currency, and volatility is expensive. Even temporary uncertainty can shift financial decisions. There's another shift happening, slower but powerful. More viewers are beginning to question viral claims. Media literacy conversations are increasing. Audiences are learning to ask, where did this originate? Is there verified reporting? Who benefits from this narrative? As viewers grow more skeptical, sensationalism may lose some of its edge, but outrage remains addictive, and platforms are still engineered for engagement. The story of viral accusations surrounding celebrities, whether about Yu Menglong or any other figure, isn't just about individuals. It's about power of platforms, algorithms, collective emotion, narrative framing. In a digital society, reputation is no longer shaped slowly. It's sculpted in real time, and sometimes shattered in seconds. The most dangerous part of modern scandal culture isn't that rumors exist. Rumors have always existed. It's that the tools to amplify them are faster, cheaper, and more persuasive than ever before. Before clicking share, consider, are you spreading information or momentum? Because momentum can outpace truth. And once it does, reversing it becomes nearly impossible. 17 celebrities, one viral accusation, millions of views. But beneath the spectacle lies a deeper reality. The internet doesn't just report stories. It manufactures storms. And in 2026 and beyond, the real challenge won't be avoiding controversy. It will be surviving velocity. Let's remove the emotion for a moment and look at structure. Every viral controversy generates ad impressions, watch time, engagement spikes, subscription growth, cross-platform traffic. When names like Yu Menglong trend, especially tied to dramatic allegations, content output surges, reaction channels multiply, live stream discussions emerge, commentary threads stack into the millions. Whether verified or not, the topic itself becomes monetizable. That doesn't automatically mean malicious intent, but it does mean scandal has economic value. Here's something rarely discussed. When one video performs well, competitors escalate. If Channel A says, serious allegations surface, Channel B may say, explosive evidence exposed. Channel C might push further. They tried to silence this. The framing intensifies because attention is competitive. In crowded digital ecosystems, moderation loses its sensationalism. The result? A narrative that grows darker with each retelling, regardless of factual foundation. We now live in what some analysts call an attention economy. Attention equals our influence, revenue, relevance. In this economy, subtlety struggles, shock dominates, and when audiences reward emotionally charged content with clicks, the market adapts accordingly. It's not just individuals. It's incentive architecture. Another long-term effect of viral rumors is archival permanence. Thousands of videos, posts, and screenshots create what appears to be documentation. Future viewers may discover compilations, or reaction montages, or analysis threads. Even if no verified proof ever emerged, the volume of content itself can create the illusion of legitimacy. Repetition becomes a substitute for evidence. And over time, speculation morphs into remember when. Why do viewers return to these stories? Because unresolved tension is addictive. Our brains crave narrative closure. When allegations are mysterious or dramatic, audiences want updates, twists, or revelations. The uncertainty keeps engagement alive. It transforms real people into episodic entertainment. But reality doesn't follow a screenplay. When viral allegations circulate, even hypothetically involving figures like Yu Menglong, the impact can extend beyond one name. Families experience stress. Associates receive harassment. Fans argue and fracture communities. Digital storms rarely stay contained. They ripple outward. Global audiences interpret scandals differently depending on cultural norms. What trends intensely in one region may barely register in another. International fame complicates this further. Or language barriers distort translation. Or subtitles can alter tone. Context gets lost in reposting. Misinterpretation becomes another accelerant. As online volatility increases, new industries are emerging. Digital reputation management firms. Crisis monitoring teams. AI-based misinformation detection services. Content authentication systems. Public figures may soon require real-time narrative defense, not just PR teams. The battle will be waged in search results, recommendation feeds, and trending algorithms. It's easy to feel powerless in the face of viral momentum, but audiences hold more influence than they realize. Algorithms learn from collective behavior. If viewers reward nuance, demand verification, or resist instant judgment, the ecosystem shifts. Slowly, but measurably, the market adapts to what performs, and what performs depends on us. Scandal will never disappear. Human curiosity about secrets is ancient, but what has changed is speed. Centuries ago, rumors traveled by word of mouth. Today, they travel at light speed. The difference between suspicion and global headline can be minutes. And once that line is crossed, reversing becomes exponentially harder. Is it of the accused? The accuser, the platform, the audience, the algorithm, the unsettling answer may be all of the above. Narratives today are collaborative creations, shaped by millions of interactions. The danger isn't only falsehood, it's acceleration without reflection. Before believing the next shocking headline about 17 celebrities, before sharing the next explosive thread, before diving into the next viral accusation, pause, because in the age of infinite amplification, restraint is revolutionary. And sometimes the most powerful action in a digital storm is choosing not to fuel it.